Today we are going to talk about psychological disorder found in kids, even adults. The name of this title is, or subject is, ADS or LDS or RDS. ADS means attention deprivation syndrome. LDS, learning disability or learning deprivation syndrome. RDS, reading disability or deprivation syndrome. This is psychological factor, psychological thing, and most of the students suffer from this disorder, and that is why they are not attentive. They cannot actually focus their alpha focus on education. Their mind is wandering around everywhere. They are not attentive in class. They don't pay rapt attention. They are not in the class neurologically and physiologically, but they are only physiologically in the class, neurologically or cerebrally. They are somewhere else. They are roaming around everywhere, wherever they can find fun and fun. Places to talk and the places to hee-haw, and the places where they can find kiki culture, the places where they can find rowdy and rogue students and adolescents. These are the places they are roaming around. Or they are in their mobile or television or waiting for the telephone call from their friends. These kind of things they are doing. Their mind is totally diverted from education, and they cannot actually pay any kind of attention to education because they are suffering from attention deprivation syndrome, or learning deprivation syndrome, or reading deprivation syndrome. This syndrome cannot be cured, but it is self-induced, self-cured thing. Students has actually created, induced this kind of syndrome, and students can actually cure it by practice to be more focal in the class, more focal. Their focus must be at one thing alone. That is what teacher has been teaching. When they are reading, they must not wander around. When they are learning, they must not wander around. When they are listening, they must not wander around. If they practice such a practice for about 3 to 6 months, automatically attention deprivation syndrome, reading deprivation syndrome, or learning deprivation syndrome will fizzle out. And the person will come out of those syndromes and they will be able to study properly. I have prepared 4 points. These 4 points are very viable, very vital, and very pivotal and paramount point that students should practice. And these points also indicate the symptoms of the students who suffer from ADS, LDS, or RDS. Point number 1 is frisky students, abusing class culture. These students are known as frisky students. They go to class, but they don't learn anything. They read, but they don't imbibe anything. They listen, but they don't grasp anything. These kind of frisky students, they are in the class, but they are not in the class for the purpose of learning anything. Attendance is necessary. 20% marks are given by the teachers, called internal marks. Teachers are going to kick them out. Principal is going to rusticate them. These are the fear psychosis that drive these kind of students to go to the class. The motive behind going to the class or attending the class is not to learn, but to just sit over there, do whatever you want to do in your mind, think about anything you want to do every single thing virtually. Talk to your friends virtually. Go to the love field virtually. Have single mingle virtually. Go to the campus canteen and eat samosa virtually. You don't have to listen to teacher, because if you don't listen to the teacher is not going to blackball you. He's not going to blackball you. He's not kick you out of the class for not listening. That is your detrimental devastation you are carrying out with your own hand. It's called self-destructive activity, apoptotic activity. Then you are destroying yourself. You are so foolish, so stupid, that there is no any other word for you. That you are spending your energy in the class. You are spending your time in your class. And your poor parents are shelling out your fees through their nose. And you are so foolish, so naive, so nitwit, that you are not learning anything. You are paying for learning and you are not learning. So, these are the symptoms of RDS, LDS or RDS. Point number one is frisky students, emerging class culture. They never like class culture. They are frisky. Their mind is wandering around, roaming around, loafing around every corner of the city with all kinds of rogue and rowdy peers and pals. They don't have any kind of intention to learn anything in the class. Point number two is they are preoccupied with futile, kicky activities. Kicky activities means laughing and smiling and joking and he and how, and all kinds of monkey business. Students are acting like apping themselves. Monkey business they are indulged in. They don't have any kind of calm or compunction about their image, about their future, about their education, about their laws, about their destruction and the doom. They are preoccupied that as soon as class is over, we're going to go into the canteen and we're going to laugh and we're going to jump and we're going to talk like stupid and walk like stupid and feel like stupid and smile like stupid. That is called kiki culture. Person becomes absolutely monkey type, aping like an ape, indulging in monkey business like monkey, not human. That is ADS, RDS or LDS. Number three, these adult or adolescents are rejected or rejected by the society. And as such, they are craving for attention. They are dying for attention. They don't get any kind of attention from anyone because you have created your image like a rogue and rowdy type of person, geek and a gecko type of person. You are wacko type and you are scumbag. People are not going to pay any kind of respect. And when we don't get respect, it seeds us. Love soothes us. Loath seeds us. When you are getting love and affection from somebody, you are going to feel very good. You feel like you are walking on the seventh cloud. But when somebody is going to give you loath, disrespect, bad-mouthing you, vituperative about you, this kind of loath, this kind of hatred is going to seethe you. Seething means burning your blood, irritating you. You are going to hate your whole society and your life. You are bitter towards everyone. Bitter towards your parents, your friends, your pals, your teachers, your society. But it is your fault that you chose to become like that. You chose to become rogue and rowdy, wacko and gecko. You don't expect respect. Nobody gives respect in the world. Nobody gives any respect to anybody in the world. Respect is something you have to earn. You have to command. You have to become worthy for respect. These frisky students who suffer from ADS, LDS, RDS, they don't command respect in the society. They're rejected. They're rejected. They are seething. They are craving for respect. But they don't know how to get respect from others. Point number 4 is, they suffer from either dyslexia or ADHD. Dyslexia. Dyslexia is also learning disability, a psychological disorder. It is either congenital or it grows with you. Fundamentally, this kind of students or this kind of kids who are suffering from attention deprivation syndrome also suffer from the touch of dyslexia and attention deprivation hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. These two things combined can devastate our life, can devastate our future, can destroy our education. And the realization would arrive when you are in your adulthood, you are 22, 25 years old, everything is left behind. You look behind and you are going to see all kinds of carnage, smithering of your future, everything is gone, everything fizzled out in the thin air. Then you want to sit down on the sidewalk and ruminate about your future. You are going to lick your wounds. Wounds that you have created with your own hands during your educational life, prime life, pedagogical life. Those wounds are bleeding now. And now you are sitting on the sidewalk and licking those wounds because you did not do anything about attention deprivation syndrome or learning deprivation syndrome or reading deprivation syndrome. God forbid, God give us this kind of blessings and a benediction, volition and a willingness that we all pay attention to our future. God bless all of you. Thank you very much. Bye.